Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had an amazing Christmas. Hope your New Year's is going to go off to a great start, depending on what time this video gets uploaded. Today, we have one of our best friends joining us. He is joining the Lettuce Review Cinema crew. Please welcome Whitaker Snare.
His little thing.
Yeah, there we go.
Put the camera on.
Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, Whitaker!
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 All right. So I don't noodle all this stuff, but serious talk. We need to find out how to get our audience hooked. How do we bring people into Let Us Review Cinema? I mean, obviously the name's corny enough to where it's like, oh, this is kind of interesting. But like,
That's crazy.
How do we?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Get people's attention to come up. We gotta get some ideas. Like,
I say we take our clothes off.
What?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right, everyone. We are bringing the videos back all the way to Thanksgiving. We are going over a movie that is loved by all of us. We are going to be reviewing Planes, Trains, and Automobiles today. All right, guys.
Anyways.
Before we get into that, I think our question of the day is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving meal dish? All right, so Whitaker, since you're new, I feel like we should give this to you first. What do you rate the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
for all that it is and the wonder and the hilarious comedy that is, I give it a 8 out of 10.
Go for it, John. What do you rate this movie?
I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10.
I might lean more towards John. I think I'm going to go like 8.5, 8.7. Would y'all like to start off with the good things that come out of this movie?
Whitaker, I'll let you go first.
Well, I love the comedic chaos of everything. If anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Milo Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law.
That just everything's going wrong for them at every single point in time. These two complete strangers who just happen to be on the same flight, and disaster just goes wherever they are. You know, having completely normalized and having to meet this one person that absolutely is the complete opposite of you, and having all that chaos, all that turmoil, to where they're becoming a close partnership with each other towards the very end, as if they were brothers or family. And absolute dime of a movie. They went farther and further beyond the expectations for this movie. As never seen it for the first time as a kid, and then watching it again was amazing. Just having that magic moment of rewatching the movie over and over and over again.
I think Whitaker said really all of it to a T, but obviously really funny movie. There's not really a dead part in the movie, and just like I just love the way the movie's made to where like not only does like everything that could go wrong does go wrong, but like I feel like there's a big build up, and I will get into the spoilers when we get to that part, but like I just love how it just never stops getting more funny. I feel like it just keeps getting funnier and funnier, and it's such a great movie to watch.
I feel like I want to emphasize on both of y'all's points. Like, going off of like the comedic aspects of this, I don't think you could have gotten any two other actors to do this movie. With these two characters, obviously they did a remake with the film Due Date, basically the same topic. You have this complete guy that just has it all together, you know, business guy trying to get back to his family. You have this total idiot.
I have never,
Well, get used
in
to
all
it.
of my 23 years,
Going into the bad section, I can't really think of anything bad about it, but Mr. Whitaker, what do you remember, or what do you think is just bad about this movie?
Well, sometimes when I watch this movie, I feel like it's a little bit too cartoonish, but especially for the decade that it was made in the early 80s/90s, where it had that contemporary, you know, cartoonish style to having comedic feel. It was still great for the time, but now rewatching, it's like, oh, that's not, you know, as realistic as it could have been. You know, a car catching on fire at the worst possible moment, all of the cars still being able to be used after the hotel is like looking at these charred pieces of plastic. So, I mean, all in all, it's still a great movie. I mean, 100% recommended for any family man to watch with their family. I mean, some parts are a little bit like, you know, this being a rated R movie, but all in all, just great. The only thing I probably would fix is just the more realistic aspects of the movie.
For negatives, like Trevor said, I really can't think of any. I guess the only negative thing is like at one point, I mean, and this is not really a spoiler, but also kind of a spoiler, is that like kind of towards the end, like whenever Steve Martin realizes like everything like coming together, or like John Candy and like his role and like what his life looks like, it's just a little sad. But that's like the only really negative thing.
Yeah, for me, I feel like this is such a cop-out, and I use the same excuse during National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, but this movie's just way too short. It's only an hour and a half long, which I know that's like a pretty common runtime, not only for comedy movies, but for just films that came out around that time. Like an hour and a half was just the standard that films would follow. And I just feel like when you have a movie like this with two great comedic actors and such like an interesting plot that wouldn't normally happen in real life, but that's just what makes it all the more funnier. I feel like limiting it to an hour and a half, that's just where it went wrong. I feel like honestly I could have gone another like half hour just watching this movie and just seeing, you know, their two minds just battling against each other, you know. And yeah, just overall it was really funny to see, but I do wish it was a little bit longer. Mr. Whitaker, are there any favorite scenes that you have from this movie that you can think of?
Probably the hotel credit card scene. Please have mercy.
I can't do that.
Please. Have mercy. I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday.
I can vouch for that.
There are so many good scenes in this one, just like Christmas Vacation, which for y'all watching, go watch the Christmas Vacation video. The link will be down in the description. One of my favorite scenes. John Candy is like spooning Steve Martin.
Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Yeah, just like the little like disgusted shakes they did afterwards when they got out.
It was so funny.
It was a little over the top, but it was perfect, dude. My favorite scene is when he's talking to the like the desk clerk at the airline, and I think what is he trying to? He's trying to get like a new ticket or something, and he just drops, you know, F-bomb after F-bomb.
Yeah.
F-bomb.
Right there.
You can start by wiping that
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
smile.
I mean,
rosy.
And then we'll jump it over to here.
Then you can give me a automobile.
Yep.
Whitaker, point like above your head or something.
Right there. Yep.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
That's your thumbnail right there.
Whenever
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to check out our review for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That was just posted a little bit over a week ago. We know you guys will enjoy that. Really hope y'all enjoyed this one. Be sure to answer the question of the day. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite scene from the movie, as well as answer the question of the day. Thanks for watching. Bye.